Hello everyone, it's Lisa here. I'm very excited today. I got my turtle mold in. I'm going to put my hand there so you can see how big it is, about the size of my hand. Super excited to try this. So I've already gone ahead and mixed up my colors, but I'm going to tell you what they are right now. I have the Resin Appatite Blue. That's this one. I have Poxy's Metallic Color Pigment Bahama. That's this one. It's a beautiful color. I just got that one. Let's Resin Bluish Green. That's this one. And I've got some real sand here mixed up with epoxy, or with my resin. And I just got my mold off Amazon. And also I have some casting craft here mixed up with a little resin. Not sure if I'm going to use it in the first round or not, but I might. And it's just left over from my last job that I just did. And I want to also mention that my resin today is Stone Coat Countertop Art Coat resin. Alright, and then I've got some things that I'm going to put in as well. So let's get going. I've been told my videos are a little too long, so try to speed this one up a little bit by having my colors pre-mixed. Alright. And I want to leave some room for a top coat too, because I want to do probably two layers of waves. But we'll see how that goes. Okay, I think that's good enough. Okay, I'm just gonna put a layer here. Maybe I'll do clear. Sorry guys. Just to hopefully stop that from spreading too much. While I put some things in there. There we go. Okay. All right, what shall I put in there? I've got some few little pebbles and some little shells and a little bit bigger shells. Okay, so just start by laying a few pebbles down. Just gonna grab a stick, make sure that they're as flat as I can get them. Okay. And actually, now that I saw how they just sunk like that, I think I will wait until closer to the end to do that part so that it'll be a little bit thicker and maybe won't just sink like that. All right, so let's go on to the next color, the bluish green. And I kind of like that I left that little clear line there so that I can go back in and put a wave along there. I really didn't know how much to mix up, so I just kind of actually did another job first. So I had some left over, and then I'm starting on this one. Really like this color. Okay, all right, I can go a little bit more. I've been looking for some wood rounds or wood circles. I'm not really sure what everyone's calling them, but I went into a local hardware store called Windsor Plywood, and sadly they did not have my wood rounds. They did have squares, but they didn't have any circles. But I found that they carry this epoxy line. I kind of thought the prices on the epoxy were a little high, but my favorites are the ocean scenes, so when I saw that they had that Bahama color, really liked it, so picked up some of that while I was there. All right, now to decide the next step, I think I'm going to first spray it with my alcohol spray, 99% alcohol spray. Get some of those bubbles out. But I think I would like to blend my colors a bit. I don't really want it to look like lines like it looks right now. So I'm gonna blend my colors a little with my heat gun. And then I will put some more stuff in here. I might have to wait 10 minutes or so and come back and put some stuff in there. And then I will do a few waves and see how that looks. How's it looking so far, guys? What do you think? Thumbs up? I don't know. I like it. Okay, I'm gonna get my heat gun out now. That's looking cool. Oops. Okay, gonna get my casting craft out. Oops, I see a mistake here. Get that out. Okay, might have to mix up some more of this. Let's just go a little bit more here. Okay, let's try that. See how we go. First, I'm just gonna heat it up a little bit. Sorry, my tripod's in the way. And make it so you can still see them. Okay. Wait for it to come back a little bit. Maybe do the top one. Decisions here. I definitely didn't have enough of that. I'm gonna mix a little bit more. I have everything, so these take a lot more than my little coasters took. Okay. Oh, better look and see. I know I got you crooked there. Oh, it looks like you can still see. Sorry about that. My arm bumped the tripod and I need a little bit more room when I was blowing that out. Alright. Okay, that should be good. One more wants to drop. Okay. More in there because I don't like that hole. And then get some going in here. Okay, let's see how that goes. Okay. All right. Well, I think that's pretty good for round number 1. I'm just gonna move a couple things real quickly though. Fill up some of this. Oops. Okay. Get some of this in here. Right. Right, I'm gonna give it a spray with my alcohol. And I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna go away and come back in about 20 minutes or so and do the bottom part. So I will see how that, I do believe that the alcohol ink does that as well. I love that though, it looks pretty cool. So yeah, I'll come back when I put in the shells. Hello. Okay, I'm back to put some stuff in my sand here now. So I'm gonna put shell over here. And I know this is upside down, but I'm gonna put that guy in the corner. And this guy in there. Oops. Just gonna drop them in, see where they go. Okay. Another little starfish. It's really hard to do with my gloves on. My hands are all hot and sweaty now, but that's okay. There. Some tiny shells. I'm just gonna sprinkle in over here. Okay. And I'll put one more guy over here. Oops. Okay. Not exactly as planned. Should have been using these tweezers all along. Okay. Oh, those guys might be too high. Let me see. Yep, I'm afraid these ones are going to be too high. Because once I put the next level on, it's not going to be that high. Darn, it's okay. I will just put some more rocks in there. Maybe move one of these down. There we go. Okay. Sprinkle some more rocks in. Those are shells. I'm saying rocks, but they're shells. Okay. There. And a nice little one there. There we go. One more here. Come on. Ah! Doesn't want to go in. Oh! Okay, come on. Oh! You know what? He wants to go there. I'll find another little one. Okay. I want a white one though, so we can see it. Or whitish. That's not white. Okay, here we go. Happy with that one. There we go. There. All right. So while I was waiting for that, I had some leftovers, and I made up this one. Just gonna put it down so you can see it. Oops. There, I hope you can see it now. There it is. All right. So I will come back with the next step. I'm back to do the next step in my turtle. So he dried pretty good, except I must say I tried to squeeze another thing in here that I was working on, and this plate, as you can see, is not perfectly level. So this one arm has more resin in it than the other side. But that's okay. I've got it in the middle now and it should level off okay. And I got a cat hair in there, but I've learned now that they do cover up with another layer of resin. Plus I'm going to do some more waves, so I'll just make sure I do a wave over on that side. Alright, so I've got my resin mixed up here, and I'm just going to start pouring in some. Okay. Now I'm going to put my heat gun on this and try to get out some of those bubbles and just, oh, I see it never looks that full when you're pouring it in. Maybe I'll scoop out a little bit. It looks pretty full. I still have to do some waves, so I don't want it to, I know I'm expecting some will fly out, but this guy looks pretty full. Oops. I kind of went over this area here. Just gonna see if I can get it out. Oh, okay, that's all right. And there's a piece of plastic there, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay, now I'm just gonna go around with my silicone pen. Just like to go around the edges with this. Try to get the edges so that there's no bubbles stuck in there. Alright, that feels a bit better. It does kind of seem like it might be going towards the front though, so I think I'll put something underneath there. Okay, grab a popsicle stick. Actually, when I did this, I couldn't find one of my boards. I just used a cutting board, but I found one afterwards. So I think I'm just gonna, sorry, I was gonna try and lift that out, but that might be a mistake. Oh no, I think I can do it. Okay. Okay. There we go. What? Still something. Oh, there was a shell under there. Okay, that's better. It's sitting flat now. Okay, good. Alright, now I'm gonna go on low with my heat gun here and try to pop some of those bubbles. Quite a lot of bubbles. Take off this little bit. There we go. I got it off with the towel. Also want to be careful because this is a new mold and I don't want to wreck it. I'm still a little bit nervous about doing another level of waves because I still think I have a little too much in here. But I'm going to try it. Okay. Oops. Alright, here we go. I'll put that back on next time. Alright. And I can see now that, don't know if you can see it from your angle, but these little shells, they are, this one's like right at the top. I think it's going to be okay. But this one here is definitely, there's something there, that's another shell there. Oh, there, I got that. And I'm just putting the resin over top of this. But this one here, I think it's going to stick above, which it is what it is. It is my first one that I made, but I'll just have to be more careful on next ones that they're not too high. Okay. All right, so I've got some casting craft mixed up here with my resin. I put about 4 to 6 drops in. I'm pretty happy with the way this wave is going. I think I'm gonna try one just underneath here. Okay. Give that a go. Okay, and I gotta put this edge back on now with my towel that I used. There, I got it on. Okay. Alright. Putting it on low first. I'm going to heat this up. Then I'm going to put it on high. Okay. That looks pretty cool. And then I'm going to do something up here as well. Try to put something in here. And across here. Whoops. Okay, see how that goes. I knew that was going to happen. If you didn't catch it, we had some spillage go over the edge here. Just get that right now. Okay, so now we have to see if I'm happy with that. I know when I spray it with the alcohol ink, it's going to make some lacing. I did kind of want to get a little bit more up into his head. And maybe, yeah, I'm going to try again, but I'm not going to put it on high this time and see if I can move it without doing that. Okay. I'll try and go back. Okay, I think I'm happier with that now. Okay, so now I'm gonna spray my alcohol ink in here. Oh, see? You see, as soon as I spray it, I get the lacy. Love that. Okay. And I think that's good. I don't think I'm gonna have to add any more resin. I was afraid I was gonna have to do another layer, but I think it's good. Just gonna get down. Yeah, it's not really doming, but it is at the top. And so I'm just gonna clean up my mess that I made, and I will be back for the reveal. Hello, I'm back for the reveal. Alright, so here's my turtle. Very happy with how he's turned out. Right, so I'm going to do a bit of a close-up here. This is him. So my shells were a little bit too high for the mold. I realize that now, but I don't think, you know, if you're using this for a decorative purpose, that would not matter at all. Really happy how the waves in here turned out. There's a little bit of blobs up here, but I still like how it turned out. Very proud of my first attempt on this guy. And then I also have, with my leftovers, I did this one. So there's this shell. This was a little bit deeper, this mold, so this shell is fully covered. And whoops, have a little bit just to clean up here along the edge, but it's nice and flat. There's a tiny bit of a rim right here, but not really. Yeah, like again how the waves turned out on this one. Trying to get you a bit closer up there so you can have a better look. This is a rock in here. It's kind of stands out a little bit, but that is a rock. Anyway, yeah, and I see I got a little bit of a nothing here. There wasn't any ink or anything, but that's okay. I don't mind that either. Really happy how those turned out.